up? Hope everybody's ready to lock in today. It's a brand new week because that's what Tuesday is during the NFL season. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new opportunity to bet on the NBA, to bet on college basketball, to bet on sports that aren't the NFL, full of casual bettors that are only betting because of the NFL and to take advantage of the sloppy lines that they create. That's what Tuesday's about. Tuesday's about taking advantage of a weak market. And that's what we're here to do. Full card is up on Sobet. HHR, son, good to see you. Bro, we are dropping a bunch of plays in my free Telegram. It's in my links. Get in there now. I'm only doing this today. I'm dropping a pile of free plays in my free Telegram after this live stream if you're in there. If we get 100 new people in the Telegram, I'm going to drop the full Sobet card for free to the Telegram. So go get it. If you're on my TikTok, shoot me a DM if you want, or check my links on anything else. If you're on, Twitter or anything like that, I'm going to drop a link for you right here, right now, in response to this stream. What's going on, Scat Pack? You've given me a couple winners. What do you want today? Talk to me. All right, we had a little inception there. We're going to get into it. I'm going to drop the free play here in a second. We actually have a 3-leg, pretty square parlay that I like a lot for today. So we're going to get into that. Kool-Aid, good to see you. Long time no see. Scat Pack's on Hornets plus 10. You deserve one blind tail from me. You deserve one blind tail from me. Unfortunately, I have prior obligations. That are going to keep me from doing that. I don't want to be rooting. I don't have Magic minus 8.5, but I do have Magic money line in a parlay, so I don't want to be rooting for the Hornets to cover. Kool-Aid says you're the enemy. That's right. Rivalry week. Bills Chiefs. Bills on the regular season against the Chiefs. Unfortunately, Chiefs have had the playoffs. Interesting game though. Bills are favored by 2.5, which means, let's see if that's still the case. Bills are favored by 2.5. Last I saw. And they are, currently 2.5. Gary, good to see you. Yeah, line hasn't moved. So yeah, that's interesting. That means the league has, or Vegas has, Bills as a 1-point favorite at a neutral site. I think that's fair in this spot. Depends on who's healthy for the Bills wide receivers though. Fosca, appreciate the foul. Lost big on the Rams last time. Me too, Jay. Me too. Tough game, tough finish. I took the Rams live at plus 6.5. I took the Rams live at plus 6.5, and they go down and kick field goals both times. Absolutely disgusting. Why are you kicking that field goal on third down? Take an end zone shot. It takes 5 or 6 seconds. It absolutely blows my mind. It was such a bad decision. I'm so disgusted. No Coleman, Kincaid, or Cooper. I don't care how they're favored. I hear that. It's going to be tough. Harold, appreciate the foul. We're going to have, is Mac Hollins going to beat the Chiefs? Did Vegas make the call? Maybe on the plus 6.5, honestly. McVay is crazy, crazy suspect with some of his field goal kicking decisions late in games. Mayor Carr this week. Who do they play? So you've got May against the Rams, and you've got Carr against the Browns. Probably Carr. I don't know. It's an interesting spot for the Bills. It's really, obviously I'm going to go Bills money line. I'm not going to put a play out on it. I think it's a fair line. I think that obviously neither team was going to be favored by more than 2.5 points. It's damn near a coin flip, and I feel that way. The Chiefs are 9-0. They've been the least dominant 9-0 you could see, but they're still 9-0. The Bills are 8-2, but it hasn't been the most impressive. Like speaking as a Bills fan, Bills lover, Josh Allen stan, all that. Like the Bills haven't looked unbelievable. I'm thrilled about the season. Don't get me wrong. I think we're a legitimate Super Bowl contender, all that. But it hasn't been like a wow, this 8-2 team is a juggernaut. On occasion, Jay Walker. Like I said, I do some of the long shots and stuff in my Telegram. It's free. Shoot me a DM if you want it. I'm dropping a bunch of plays in my free Telegram today. So if you want all that, shoot me a DM or check my links. Yeah, that's the thing. So if the Bills beat, so I could also see the league wanting the Bills to win, right? Because then you've got a race for the AFC. If the Bills lose, then the Chiefs have a win against the Bills, a win against the Ravens, and 3 games on everyone. So that's kind of it for the AFC. And then the Bills have a really boring finish to the season. If the Bills win, they play the Niners, they play the Lions. I think they play one other strong team, and then the Patriots twice and the Jets. So the Bills are fighting to win the AFC East. But the Bills, Finn's beating Bills for the East. Right. But the Bills, if they lose this game, it's like, all right, you're winning your division and you're not getting the 1 seed. So you just kind of casually lean into it. They go live tonight, Gary. 3 games on everyone with Pittsburgh left and Houston is kind of underwhelming. Yeah. So if the Chiefs win, they're going to win the AFC 1 seed. If the Bills win, we have a race. And if the Bills lose, like I said, if the Bills lose, you're just killing time till the playoffs. Like obviously you go out and you play the games and everything, but like they have some really big games, Niners, Lions on the schedule that are really exciting, but could become really not exciting. So for the quality of the season, for the league, for the Bills fans, the Bills win makes the rest of the season so much more exciting. Um, just appreciate the follow, Caitlin. Appreciate the follow. Get 25 more follows when we do another. How have the wide receivers been performing? Mostly Cook. Cook's been great. It has been kind of everyone eats because Cooper came in and played 2 games and he's been out since. Um, Ubi, appreciate the follow. Justin, appreciate the follow. We need 22 more. 22 more. So that's interesting. Shakur's been great. Yards after the catch, he's been great. Kincaid's been good, but banged up here and there. Um, Coleman looked good. He had kind of a slow start, but you expect that from a rookie. He's looked really good. He's been good on the run block, everything, but he's out as well. So there's been a lot of injuries, and then there's also just been a lot of spreading the ball around. Matt Collins kind of won me over last week, but I've been frustrated with Collins. Like, not that you expect big things from Matt Collins, but yeah. We'll make the college football playoffs. Remember, it's 12 teams now, so there's a good chance all 3 of those teams. I think the SEC could send 5 teams to the college football playoffs. 4 teams. Georgia's going to go. Bama's going to go. Ole Miss is going to go. Seems like a letdown spot. Yeah, I know it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a one-score game. I'll be stunned if it's not a one-score game. That's what I'll say. I wonder if there's a value in if you took Bills by 1 through 6 and Chiefs by 1 through 6. I wonder if you can get value on that. If it's like an arbitrage opportunity. I guess 1 through 7. I mean, the Bills haven't lost by more than one score aside from that Ravens game in like 3 years. What do you think of the Hurricanes this year? SMU really makes things interesting in the ACC. Hurricanes really good, but like all the good teams, I will. Is there an undefeated team left in college football play? No, Indiana's still undefeated. I forget. Like all the top teams, though, they've lost a game where it's like, what? It's been a lot of losing games where you really didn't expect it. I mean, Texas's loss wasn't insane, nor were either of Georgia's. AJ Brown over 78.5 against Commanders. We'll get into that later. I'll have college football up on Thursday. But yeah, the full card goes up on SoBet every single day. Full card goes up on SoBet every single day. It's in my links. If you want to get it, DM me. I'm also dropping plays in my free Telegram today. So if you're on TikTok, shoot me a DM. I'll get you in there. Check my links on any of the other accounts. I know I need 1,000 on here before I can link my stuff. But yeah, full card goes up on SoBet every single day. We do NFL, we do NBA, we do some college basketball. I got a college basketball parlay. I'm going to give you a free play real quick, and then we'll get back into talking about this. Mr. John, good to see you. Good to see you. Everyone go follow all the stuff, though. I stream here pretty much every single day. If you're on Twitter, YouTube, you see my profit here. I stream here pretty much every single day. I stream on Twitter, I stream on Instagram, I stream on YouTube, and I put up free plays every single day in my Telegram. And I post a full card every single day on my SoBet. So we got tons of stuff. But I'm going to read you this play real quick. I'm going to read you this play. I'm going to read it from my SoBet card right here. You guys are just getting it. The SoBet play right here. NBA Cup parlay. This is what we're looking at. Magic, Bucks, Timberwolves money line. That's plus 111 on DK. We're playing 3 units to win 3.33 units. Square picks, but it's the first game of the NBA Cup. Teams are a little juiced up. It's the first like meaningful, like kind of electric atmosphere type game of the season. So I think players are motivated to win. LeBron set the standard last year with going out and trying to win this tournament. We love Orlando's spread tonight. They play an undermanned Charlotte team against an undermanned Charlotte team that lost Miles Bridges for a while. They're down their top 2 centers. Banchero out Hurts, but they've been doing just fine. As Suggs is having his best year as a pro, and Black is making a big second-year leap, okay? That's Orlando. We got Milwaukee. They should dominate the glass against a small Toronto team. There's a major size advantage. Scotty Barnes, Toronto team is without Scotty Barnes and might not even have Quickly available, so they're banged up. They're not going to be ready to play a physical game in this spot today. No reason that Milwaukee shouldn't be able to take this game. And then Minnesota, who just absolutely blew the rails off Portland just a couple games ago, they should do the same thing again. It's a 3-leg play, 3-leg parlay. Magic, Bucks, Timberwolves money line plus 111 on DK. NBA Cup, first day of the NBA Cup. We can be a little bit square because teams are coming out to play. Generally, in the NBA regular season, you don't want to lean heavily on squares because it's an any given day type situation. People fall off. People don't play that hard. People finish games poorly. People fall out. All that. But in the NBA Cup, Week 1, this is a good spot where we can get real value on the squares. NBA Cup parlay, Magic Bucks, Timberwolves, money line plus 11, 3-unit play on DK. And reminder, when I give you plays, I give you this. I give you the play, I give you the value, I give you the units that we're risking, I give you the book that we got the line on. Okay, that's what I do every single time. I give you all of that information, then I give you the write-up, as you see here. That's what you get. Do I use underdog? Yeah, sometimes. Ant's gonna kill anything in front of him tonight, says Char. Could be. Char, appreciate the follow. So yeah, we had a slip on Sunday night, 4-leg parlay on underdog, cooked up off our VIP props, and the last leg was AD over 27 and a half. He had 22 in the third quarter and got injured. Bro, the pick, I just went through it. The pick is the Magic Bucks Timberwolves money line 3-leg parlay plus 111. Square, but it's the first day of the NBA Cup, and people should come out to win. I know, Matt. Brutal. This is Telegram mad because I said I'm going to share all the plays in the Telegram today, and I am. If you go follow, if you go hop in the Telegram, which is free, you can go get it. All right. If someone wants to give me, I think I could get a loan at the bank with showing the bet slip as my proof of income. That's a fact, Mr. John. That's a fact. How do you feel about Wolves Suns money line? Obviously, you know how I feel about Wolves. I think the Suns are in a decent spot today. It's not bad. Let me look at the price on the Suns. Yeah. I mean, I think the Suns win. Exactly, Brad. Just tough. Brad Newman, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Run those numbers up one more time. I'm dropping the full card. I'm dropping the full card on Telegram today. What are the table tennis locks today? Char, take the underdog. Take the underdog, baby. No KD for Suns. You like the 8.5 for the Magic? Telegram name is War on Vegas. Mush mush. It's War on Vegas. You can just shoot me a DM on here, and I'll shoot you the link as well. Um, I do lean the 8.5 for the Magic, but I'd rather just play the play as I described it. 3-leg square. Just get her done. Just get her done. Because again, when it comes to the NBA, it's a big thing. Like the big variance is effort. Effort is the major variance. You'll see in the first day of the cup, you'll see effort to win. You're not going to see effort to cover. Now, if it's a 3-point, 4-point, 5-point spread, that's the same thing. When you get to 6, 7, 8, it's a little bit different. A little bit different. Yesterday, this was not a play that I gave out. This was a little degen action because I was staying up late. Hawaii tips off at 11:59. I'm like, all right, let me get some action. I take the under 142 and a half. There's 140 has been scored. The game's over. It's like an 11-point game. 140 has been scored. There's maybe 20 seconds. There's been maybe 20 seconds left in the game. Losing team goes down, drives, throws it down, gets fouled on the play. So they're shooting the and one to go over. He bricks it. Rebound, no attempt at scoring. The under cashes. I go to sleep. Beautiful, beautiful night. Hawaii was such a lock to them. Yes, sir. Yeah, I took Hawaii live at halftime. Minus 114. I actually hammered it. It was just being late, being stupid. There wasn't like real deep analysis behind it, but I'll show this up right here. Recently settled. If you're looking at my screen, that was the hammer job. 800 on the Warriors, minus 114 at halftime. H-Chain couldn't get one more rush. Yeah, heavy hook. Hooked a plus 630 parlay yesterday on one rushing attempt from H-Chain after they bring in the third string running back on that last possession. Brutal. Heat tonight? Nothing for the Heat tonight. I don't mind it, but nothing for the Heat tonight. Andy up and says, wife's boyfriend just voted for Trump. Found out and you're upset. Sounds like something people are copy and pasting in comments or something. I wish you'd be more creative than that, but otherwise happy for you. All right. What are we looking at? Someone feed me a college basketball play. What's the word on Villanova? Everyone's talking about what's this line? Villanova, the public's on it, keep doing. Yeah, multiple accounts, Josh. So my main account, Return of Pick'empedia, is where I post my free plays. Pick'empedia with 2 Y's is where I do like my stories. Sometimes I do betting content advice. Sometimes I just do ridiculous stories and trolls and whatnot. and then this is the account that I stream on because I lost another account with like 55,000 followers because I got banned while streaming because they just shut it down for random reasons. So I'm only using burners to stream now, and that's what I'm saying. Follow this, get it up to 1,000, so I can link all the stuff I'm talking about on this account. Maybe I'll post clips on here or whatever, but this account I'm really just using for streaming. I don't want to put a ton of effort into it beyond that because they're just so trigger happy on banning accounts. TikTok is a disgrace. So about spitting facts, target on my back. Target on my back. It's because Vegas is upset that I keep giving out these locks. Thoughts on the Hoosiers? Let's look at it. I full disclosure, I'm only doing system plays at this point in college basketball. I'm not doing a lot of college basketball plays. I'm doing systems, but individual matchup analysis, I'm not deep enough in it yet. I'm focused on NBA props. That's our biggest cash cow right now. Obviously, NFL on all NFL days. Um, but NBA props, some NBA main plays, and then college football and NFL, and then college basketball here and there. But I'm going to be heavier in college basketball kind of in January as we get deeper into the season. There's just a lot of teams to track and a lot of information to keep track of. You can win on systems for college sports more than other sports because you get the volume, but on individual reads, the payoff for the research is not as strong as it is on professional sports, in my opinion, especially NBA props. Taking away what you win in, what's your favorite sport to sweat a bet in? NFL. It's got to be NFL. I mean, everyone complains about all the flags now and all the bullshit that happens, and oh, this was rigged, that was rigged, blah blah blah. But it's just a better sport to watch. Like NBA, you're just waiting for the final minutes. You don't really care. Just wait till it gets exciting at the final minutes. NFL, you're coming. Like I took the Lions money line plus 480 at halftime on Sunday night. Watching them come back and win that game, that's as good as it gets. That is good as watching sports get, is watching a bet hits can possibly get. Your props, this, that, oh, yeah, this guy made a catch, that guy made a catch, cool, sure, whatever. But watching a team come back for a win, a good offense coming back for a win. There's been 2 times where the Bills have gone down 2 scores, and I've live bet the Bills money line, and they've won those. Just watching good offenses score quickly and make a comeback, that's as good as it gets. That is why we watch sports. So betting favorites live when they're down is a ton of fun. I'm not saying that's a winning strategy. Always, you have to understand the situation. If I give out a live play, I give out a live play. But finding spots to root for offenses to put up points is great. That's why we love betting overs. Watching an over cash when it was off pace the whole game, and then in the fourth quarter there's 21 points. But the purest form of watching a sport is watching a team win a game. You want to watch a team winning a game by scoring points late, and that's why I absolutely love something like that. The Lions win was so fun. Um, Warriors money line tonight. I don't have that one. I'm not saying don't take it, just don't have that one. Like I said, we have the square parlay. This is the one I gave away from SoBet. The square parlay. I'll read it to you one more time. It's Magic Bucks Timberwolves money line plus 111 on DK 3-unit play to win 3.3 units. Those are the squares I like today. Like I said, it's the beginning of the NBA Cup. People are going to come out a little more excited, a little more ready to go. That's why we have higher confidence in the favorites winning and actually executing, getting the job done. I think LeBron set the standard last season of actually coming out and taking it seriously. Normally, you don't want to do a lot of squares in NBA because each individual game isn't massive. Guys are tired. Guys coming off a back to back, or guys resting, load management. All those things you have to factor in when you're taking heavy favorites in the NBA. But I think this cup sets us up in a good spot to do it. Because there's actual incentive to win this game more than just whatever NBA game. There's money on the line. Some of those bench guys, some of the vets that are making a lot more money do it for the bench guys. That was a theme last year. So I think there's just better energy going into it. Dow, appreciate the follow, Landon Jackson. Thank you for coming to my fourth account to try to talk trash and continually not getting anyone on board because everyone likes me and they hate you. Um, yeah, that's really the read behind it is the situation, the energy, the atmosphere for this. And again, you won't see that normally. You won't see that normally, but this is a good opportunity to take advantage of the situation. Because the lines are better than they would be, even though they're strong. They're better than they would be because they reflect that level of variance that you see in typical regular season games. Oh shit, we got the Bills mug out today. Definitely going to be a dub. So that's a free play. We got the full card up on Telegram after this. The full card up in the free Telegram. So you join that. It's in the links. Shoot me a DM. I'll get you on there. Um, and that's what we're going with. Let's take an early look at NFL. I like to do this on Tuesdays just to see if anything catches our eyes before line movement happens. It's interesting looking at NFL numbers. Um, it's interesting looking at NFL numbers because you don't know injury stuff at this point. You don't have the late line movement, things like that. So seeing them on Tuesday, sometimes there's an opportunity to take advantage, and you just get kind of like a more clear advantage, or a more clear understanding of the initial projection. Landon, I'm gonna tell you this one time. Actually, probably the second time. Hell yeah! Look at that. People going to tell you that you're wrong. You rode for a random week or something and lost money in like April, I guess. I'm assuming because you've been a hater in the comments since then. Um, we've lost a lot of weeks this year, and anyone who tells you they haven't is lying. It's just a statistical guarantee. We've lost a lot of weeks. Still up plenty. That's why people are saying they're up doing it because that's what we do. Um, you're upset about money that you lost from a week of telling plays, and now you're lying to the chat. 6 months ago, you are the biggest loser, and I run into a lot of losers doing this. People come through this stream, view my videos. It's tens of thousands of people that I'm interacting with on a weekly basis. A lot of degenerate gamblers in there. None of them have been as big a loser as you. I remember when you were making threats on my Instagram because you can't handle your shit. You're not equipped for reality. You don't know how to deal with reality. You don't know how to handle your emotions. You don't have the mental and emotional fortitude to be a human being in society, let alone to gamble. Oh, Landon, I do my action on Profit X actually, where we get better lines. I talk about it all the time, as real people do. And also, if you think halftime odds are static, no, you did, Landon. I took a screenshot of it before I blocked you. And continue. You could continue to try to defend or whatever. But my point is, you don't have what it takes. You're not built like me. You're not even built average. You're not even capable of just existing like a normal person. You're flailing. You're upset over the L you took 6 months ago. You're seeking for somebody to blame. You're sad. You're pathetic. And I would normally feel sorry for someone like you, but I just don't. I just don't like you enough to even care. Uh, any action on college basketball? Best bet for tonight? How am I going live with less than 1,000 followers trying to do the same? Usually it's 500 right now. Usually it's 500 right now. It used to be 1,000. I made a few burner accounts to live stream on. Um, I just need to adjust something real quick. Yeah, baby. Up. Not what we want to do. Turn on. All right, let's do it. All right, here's the deal. A line doesn't have to tell a line. He's a line, says Brad Newman. Garsicki, talk to me. Let's get back to the positive vibes. Sometimes we got to snuff out the negative vibes on the path to the positive vibes. Talk to me. That's funny, Garsicki. All right, so looking ahead to the upcoming week in the NFL. All right, Commanders 3.5 point dogs to the Eagles on Thursday night. That's an interesting one. That's a good line. I'm not going to give you anything on that yet. I got to get in the lab and think about it. 49.5 over under is interesting. You're a lights guy. I smoke fewer Marlboro Reds than the hat would suggest, but I think we got to pack in here. Not none though. 11.5 to 13.5. I mean, the lines have been, if I were to guess, the best at covering large spreads. Yes, it is. Um, okay, so Browns 2.5 point favorites against the Saints. That's a shit bowl. Colts 3 point dogs against the Jets. The Jets just get favored again and again. That being said, the Colts with Flacco has not been a cool sight. Um, Ravens 3 point favorites against the Steelers. That's interesting. That's a good matchup. Ravens have looked amazing. Steelers have looked very good, and that's a great divisional matchup. That's going to be a very interesting game. Lions, I'm seeing. So, Rexio, I still got Lions at minus 11.5 on profit. It is minus 126. So let's see. Let's see what numbers we would get at minus 12.5. Minus 11. You would get plus money at minus 11. Minus 13, minus 109, minus 13.5, minus 102. So, yeah, you could get Jacksonville at plus 520. That's not happening. That's an interesting spot. Jacksonville is so bad, man. Jacksonville's so bad. Good afternoon, Jake's Locks. Guys, again, if we get 20 more fouls, I'll share another free play. 20 more fouls, I'll share. I might even share 2 free plays. If you go ahead, run it up and go ahead and follow the Telegram, I'm gonna drop some free plays in there. We're giving away a lot of free plays today. I don't do this every day. I do 1 free play every single day on the Telegram. But today we're giving away a lot of freebies. So follow this account, hop in the Telegram, check my links on all the other stuff. Do it. We're gonna be giving away a lot of free plays, so get involved. You don't want to miss them. All right. Packers 6-point favorites against the Bears. The Bears have been playing pretty bad ball last few weeks. Interesting spot. Vikings 6.5-point favorites against the Titans. That's interesting as well. The Titans have been playing bad ball. The Vikings not impressive last 2 weeks. Both wins, but not impressive. Offsides. Appreciate the follow. Rams minus 5.5 against the Patriots. Patriots just won as 6.5-point dogs. Interesting. Raiders. Dolphins are going to be 7-point favorites against the Raiders. That's interesting. The Raiders suck. Anyone that gives out college hoops 1/2 plays, are you on any site? Nick, on SoBet, yeah. Nick, shoot me a DM or check my links on anywhere else. But if you're on SoBet, you can filter the feed by sport, including college basketball, and you'll see a lot of first half money line plays, first half over unders, first half spreads, etc. Yeah, there's a ton of that on SoBet. So here's the thing: if you follow me on SoBet, you get all my plays every single day. It's discounted. It's $15. You get all my plays every single day, but you also get access to the whole SoBet feed, which means you get everyone else's stuff as well. You get everyone else's stuff as well. It's no additional cost. You can just go to the SoBet feed. You can filter by sport. You can go to the Cappers page, whatever. You get everyone's plays. It's in my links. You get all my plays every single day, and you get all that as a bonus. That includes a lot of college basketball plays. It's an app and a site, Nick. So you can go on a website or you can use the app. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But shoot me a DM here. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram, I'll get you right away. If you shoot me a DM on here, I'll send you the link as soon as we finish up the live. But yeah. Falcons minus 1.5 against the Broncos, but that's plus money. You get the Falcons at plus 118 on the money line. Falcons have cost me more coin. Falcons have cost me more coin than any team in the entire NFL. My 2 biggest money line bets of the year were Falcons. They lost 3 times. The NFL life-changing parlay has lost by 1 leg, and that leg was the Falcons. That's crazy. So it's 2-8. These are long shots, so it's still up over 10 units, but it's 2-8. And 3 times we've lost by 1 leg, and the leg was the Falcons' money line as favorites. Fuck the Falcons. Seahawks plus 6.5 against the Niners. Interesting. I think the Seahawks on the money line at plus 255 is a little bit tempting. Thoughts on Charlotte plus 10? Don't love it. I like the Magic Day. Chiefs, Bills. Obviously, we talked about that already. And then Sunday night's going to be Bengals, Chargers. Bengals, Chargers. Interesting spot. Bengals plus 104. It'll be interesting to see how the Bengals offense performs against the Chargers. That's a really interesting game. Because the Bengals offense has been crazy. They're losing games because their defense is trash, but the Bengals offense has been crazy, and the Chargers defense has been great. That's a fact, Rexio, honestly. Honestly, you're right about that. Probably, given that they were favorites too, probably would have been better. Better odds, or at least as good odds. So that's about it for today. But if you want to get on SoBet, shoot me a DM. Check my links. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll get you on there. Okay. If you want to get on my Telegram, which is free, and I'm dropping a bunch of free plays in there today, same thing. Shoot me a DM. Check my links. Dude, it was so bad. They would drive, turn it over. They missed 3 field goals. So it's not like they weren't driving. They just didn't finish drives, and they missed all their field goals. I don't have anything on that today, Tyler, but I do have a parlay for college basketball in the Telegram as well. So get on the Telegram, shoot me a DM on anything, follow me on everywhere, run it up. Best pick today, we already talked about it. Go to the Telegram and you'll get it. Cheers, gang. Love all you except for the ones I hate. Bye-bye.